Hey everyone, it's Neptorka here, back for another Fire Emblem Heroes reaction. This time we got new heroes, Attuned Caeda and Ascended Merric. I have a feeling a lot of people are going to be salty about this. You know, they want their super, this is kind of mean, but they want their super niche hero in the game, which I can kind of understand that. But they also get really upset when a popular hero that they don't like continues to get units. And I think that's going to be the case with Attuned Caeda. So, let's look at it. See how it goes. Is the quality? Come on. All right. Looks very traditional.
Some say I should be more genteel. Frankly, I disagree.
Interesting. Lance. Sorry, Lance. Of course she's a Lance. She's a infantry. Wow. She's got quite a lot there. Interesting. She's an Omni tank.
For Marth!
Very interesting.
With all my heart.
She just took care of two very potent threats there. Offensive threats.
I am Yulia, Princess of the Kingdom of Grust.
See, I don't remember that at all. Well, I haven't played Mystery of the New Emblem, so maybe that's why.
As you wish.
Okay, she's definitely the demo. Interesting. Hey, that's a pretty cool animation, I gotta say. Who is that? I don't...
You will find that I am quite different from the simpletons around here.
Yeah, see, I haven't played Mystery in the New Emblem, so this kind of confuses me when I see some of these people. They've been doing that a lot more. They've been doing color sharing, which is frustrating. They need to stop that.
Let us settle this.
Okay. And then we haven't had an Ascended hero in a long time. Honestly, Ascended heroes are kind of lame compared to...
Master Wendell's steady hand guided me, and now I am myself a master of spellcraft.
Between
Careful.
Attuned heroes and rearmed heroes. Yeah, a mage cavalry. Alright. Let's see who the star of this banner is.
I call upon great power.
Death.
First hit damage reduction, looks like.
Guide me.
I'd say this is a pretty tame badge. Honestly, reminds me of last year. I think last year during this time. I'm trying to remember who came out during this time. And do we have any clues as to Grand Hero battles and whatnot? Oh, we do get the new, we get a look at the new Beast unit, OC. But that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got here.
I disagree.
Was really hoping that I wouldn't pull on any of this, because I don't, I've been having the worst luck in the game for like the past 2.5 months, and it's really starting to be a drain on me. I kind of hope that I can fix that, but we'll see. Pure Wing Spear. Accelerate special trigger. Effective against armor and cavalry foes. At start of turn, if units within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed +6 and the following status to unit, and allies within 2 spaces for 1 turn. Unit can move to a space adjacent to any ally within 2 spaces. This is such amazing support ability. I love it. I love it when people are able to give like some really mass, transportation. If unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, grants bonus to unit's attack speed defense res during combat equal to number of allies within 3 spaces of unit times 3 plus 5 max 14. Reduces percentage of foes non-special reduce damage by X% skills by 50%. And also, if unit deals damage to foe during combat, restores X HP to unit. If foe is armored or cavalry, X equals 14. Otherwise, X equals 7. Okay. And then we have D bonus doubler, which is distance bonus doubler. Unit can counterattack regardless of foe's range. And grants Spectrum X to unit during combat. X equal the highest bonus on each stat between unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit. That's amazing. Oh man, that's amazing. That's probably the number one. That's gonna be the number one distance skill now in the game. Let's see what else we got, because she's got a PRF. I mean, she's got everything new on her. Okay, so Believe in Love. If a skill compares unit's speed to a foe's or ally speed, gets +7. Okay. Inflicts attack speed defense, -5 on foe during combat, and grants bonus to attack speed defense res during combat equal to penalty on each of the unit's stats ×2. So she gets oh my gosh, I can't even think of it at the moment. I think Brave Dimitri has his ability, but it essentially negates all negative statuses on her. And also, if unit speed is greater than foe speed, reduces damage from attacks during combat and from area of effect specials. If foe is armored or cavalry, reduces damage dealt to unit by X. X equal the highest total bonuses among a unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit. And if foe is not armored or cavalry, reduces damage from foes first attack by 40%. Wow. This is awesome. Dang. Yeah, I can't even think of the skill, but it's the A slot skill that converts penalties into bonuses. And wow, that's nuts. It's very similar to, I think, I could be wrong, but it's Fallen Ike, because he had the Spectrum version of it. Otherwise, most people only have 2 stats. So, jeez. Alright. And that one doesn't even require a speed check. Like, the speed check comes later for the damage reduction effect. Wow. And then she's got Defense Res Pledge. At start turn, if units within 2 spaces of an ally, grants Defense Res +6 and special cooldown charge +1 to unit during combat. If units within 2 spaces of an ally, grants Defense Res +3 to unit during combat. And then she's got Guard Echo. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, inflicts special cooldown charge -1 on foe per attack during combat. Wow. And also, if foe initiates combat, reduces damage from foes first attack by 20% during combat. This is nuts. This is a great tank. And to be honest, I'm looking for another tank for my Aether Raids teams. So, and I kind of feel like we want to replace Luna with something like, well, if you want to make her really unkillable, well, I mean, you can put Vital Astra on her for more damage. I mean, Vital Astra, No Quarter, and Lynn's special that I can't even think of. Yeah, that's a ridiculous amount of stat swings. I would love to pull for her. But I still can't get Chloe. I think I'm at 9% pity. So we have Princess of Grust.
I am Yulia, Princess of the Kingdom of Grust.
She is our demote. So let's just go ahead and look at her main
As you wish.
ability, which is Sunlight Plus. At start of turn, inflicts guard on the nearest foes within 5 spaces of unit, and foes within 2 spaces of those foes equipped with a skill that can trigger the Savior effect. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants attack speed plus 5 to unit, and inflicts res minus X on foe during combat. X equal number of bonus and penalty effects active on foe times 4, max 16. Excludes stat bonuses and stat penalties. So, I mean, it's a solid staff. I don't think it beats the, I think the new one that came out on, Hortensia was really offensive focused. So this one may be, you know, more useful in certain situations for, you know, kind of a, not offensive focus, but like a support role. But otherwise, nothing too special. And I love this animation. I think this animation is great. It's the same sound effects as like Aurora, I think it is.
You will find that I'm quite different from the simpletons around here.
So we have Arlen here, who I have no clue who he is. And so we have Light Burst Tome, accelerates special trigger. At start of turn, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants attack speed, defense plus 6, and unit cannot be slowed by terrain. Okay, that's cool. To unit and allies within 2 spaces of the unit for 1 turn. So she basically gets Caedan Lynn's ability, which hasn't been seen in over a year now. It was last 2023 January that came out. So at start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, and if unit's attack can trigger unit special, grants special cooldown, count -1 to unit before unit's first attack during combat. Okay, perfect. That helps with all the people who have their specials all set up. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, inflicts attack speed res minus X on foe during combat. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, reduce damage from foe's first attack by 30%, and unit's next attack deals damage equal to total damage received, and restores 7 HP to unit after combat. This skill, I think, is similar to Nyx. I could be wrong. But Nyx has somewhat part of this in her tome, I think. So this is pretty cool. And then he's got C, bonus doubler, so I'm guessing this is the... Well, yeah, it's a okay, so it's a counter bonus doubler. So it's both, you know, gosh, it's you know, you can counter it can be put on both ranged and non-ranged unit. Is that the same as the one she had? It's just being introduced on 2 different units at the same time. Is that correct? Distance bonus doubler. Okay. So it's the exact same thing. It's just different for different ranges. Okay. Let's see if I can get back to where we were. Then we have attack res tempo 4, and that's it. You know, you can put any C skill you want on the character. It's fine.
Let us settle this.
That's a solid unit right there. And an awesome animation. I didn't see that the first time. Jeez. Thing he's lacking, though, is a kind of some type of retreat, a canto, and I think that'll hurt him a little bit. Because I have a feeling he may not be tanky enough to survive. Did his stats come up at all? No. Okay. All right, so we have Ascended Merric here. We have Tendra Excalibur, Accelerate Special Trigger, effective against flying foes. Start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants Spectrum 5 to unit, and grants attack speed plus X to unit. X equals 9, minus 3 times the number of allies with HP less than or equal to 40%. Okay. That's, you know, it's not as bad as math as, you know, last one, but it's still a lot of math that doesn't need to be there. Neutralize effects that guarantee foes follow-up attacks and prevent and effects that prevent units follow-up attacks, and reduces damage from foes' first attack by 30%. During combat. And also, if unit's attack can trigger special, grants special cooldown count -1 to unit before unit's first attack, and special cooldown count -1 to unit before unit's first follow-up attack during combat. Okay. It's like a catch-all, just solid weapon stats, and then neutralizing anything that will, you know, prevent you from dealing your damage. The only thing it's missing is DR cutting. So then we have Sacred Wind. When special triggers, boost damage by 40% of unit speed, and neutralizes foes, reduces damage by X%. So there's the rest of it right there. And after combat, if unit special triggered, restores 20 HP to unit and all allies, and grants Canto 1 to unit for 1 turn. So that's awesome. Man. So his I feel like his weapon and special combined to just cover almost everything. And then he can almost put whatever he wants down below. So we have Remote Sparrow, Incite Attack Speed, and then also Seal Speed Res 3. We've had one of these before, but we don't have the Speed Res version. So for our fast mages out there, which there are less of them than the slow mages, this will be helpful. Inflict Speed Res -3 on foe, and an additional penalty to foes, speed and res equal to 6 minus current penalty on each of those stats during combat. And if penalty is active on foe's speed or res, inflicts special cooldown charge -1 on foe per attack during combat. After combat, inflicts speed and res -6 on foe through its next action. So, all around solid kit. For the most part, I think Merric kind of covers everything. He doesn't have as much damage reduction, I don't think, in terms of attacking. Some units really need a lot of that to survive some of the units out there. So even though he's got a decent amount in this attack right here, there are other units that he would not survive that. So that's kind of the thing he's missing from the full kit, from having everything. But he's also got that nice heal, but that's kind of a niche thing that I think will have trouble, you know, affecting him. Him and obviously Caeda are the stars of this banner. Caeda is probably the star of the banner. I would say not necessarily in unit ability, but just by the fact that she is an attuned unit, and so she has more value being an attuned unit, as opposed to Merric, who is just an ascended hero. So I think the one thing that I was realizing that she's missing is I didn't see any null C in her skill, and I think that's the one thing that probably hurts her the most. But otherwise, she's got some really stacked abilities, and it's looking pretty good. So I think both of them, both Caeda and Merric, are going to be phenomenal. Whoever the third unit is, I don't even know these units. Yulia, I don't think she's going to turn out that great, even as a demote unit. However, I think Arlen is going to be pretty popular as a unit, especially being a colorist infantry. He's going to be able to do some heavy nuking. So that's pretty much it for the reaction. I want my bunnies, my Chloe, and then I'll probably try to get a tuned Caeda, but like I'm not having good luck. So I'm gonna try, but you know, it is what it is. So I hope you guys have better luck than I do on your pulls if you want to pull for this, and I will see you guys in the next video. Neptork out. See you guys.